up, guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the new rap reveal of Genzilla, but first, let's start her up. Alright guys, so here is Genzilla. This is the new Genzilla. So let's explain exactly what I did. I came over to one of my shaded areas so you can really see this wrap and not in the bright sun. So as you know, the hood was wrapped in satin black. I re-wrapped it in satin black. There was a blemish I wasn't happy about 2 or 3 weeks into my satin black wrap the first time, and it was really ticking me off. So I rewrapped it, and what I did was I brought the satin further than just the hood, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. Now, as you can see, the hood is satin black, and right here, the front part of the nose that was originally gloss is now satin black, and it comes down not all the way, but just right there where you have that little opening of gloss. May be hard to pick up on camera, but it is very unique in person. So let's see if I can get close so you guys can really see that. But that's pretty much it. I brought the satin down thanks to MALEK at Autosport 718, and the satin has been brought down almost to the point to where it is fully all the way down, but there's about, I would say, maybe a little less than a half of an inch, or maybe a half of an inch of gloss left of that front nose before you see the grill, the honeycomb mesh grill. I even think it makes this pop. 2 people, one guy at the shop yesterday and Miss MDG thought I got this wrap satin. I didn't. The car has been like that since I've had it almost 3 years. But this satin that comes all the way down pops this out more, this plastic piece right here that was already done by Dodge. And then of course you got your differential, so now it comes all the way down, and then you get this piece right here that's plastic, and then you get the gloss that comes down all the way to the bottom. Now what happened was I also brought, it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but I brought the satin over and right here on this line. So you got satin here and then gloss here, whereas before this was all just gloss. And I'm going to show you how long that goes up. So all the way up, and as you can see, it tapers off. Let's put the mirror up. It tapers off right here. So that's pretty much what we did. We brought the satin, as you can see, it tapers off right here, and it starts to get wider and wider and wider and wider and wider on these body lines of the car, all the way down, coming off to the body just a little bit, and down to the bottom of the nose, but not all the way, and just leaving that little piece open right there. I'm trying to do the best on camera to show you guys and explain to you guys what this is. Now, we also wrapped the mirrors in satin. So each mirror is satin black. That was not done before. So the mirrors are now wrapped in satin black. As you can see, as I just explained to you, the whole side of the body as it tapers off right here mid passenger front door. And then this is where it also gets good. The A-pillar is now wrapped in satin black. So the A-pillar is wrapped in satin black all the way up. And let's just talk about the roof. The roof is now wrapped in satin black, which was not wrapped in satin black before. So it is now satin black, if you guys can see that. So that is something new. Satin black on the roof completely. And as you can see, the pillar continues with the satin black. All right, I continued the wrap all the way to the B pillar, all the way back to the C pillar, and this, what you want to call D pillar, as some people call it, this was also wrapped. You can see there's a line here where the wrap satin is above that line, and below it is just gloss. This is all new. And of course, the top of my trunk lid is now wrapped in satin black, which was not wrapped in satin black before. This is all new. So this is the new Genzilla. So technically, it's like a satin black top, and the rest of the car from the bottom down is still gloss. This looks incredible in person. I'm looking at my LCD screen on my Canon camera, and it's really hard to see it. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but it doesn't really do it justice as it does in person. Now let's wrap around to the back so you can see how that looks. So from the back, you can see the differential from right here. The satin, the line that goes around all the way straight and connects right here with this back line of the rear passenger door. And everything up here is wrapped in satin black. Making our way on the driver's side, the exact same thing as I just showed you guys. So there's the line that tapers off right here where the trunk line starts, and of course the entire trunk lid is now satin black. Gives some differential to the spoiler, which has the Daytonas, the 392s has the matte looking spoiler, and the Hellcats have a body match spoiler, which I don't care for. I actually prefer this a lot better. If I had a Hellcat, I would make my spoiler look like this. I don't like that body color spoiler that they give you on a Hellcat. So that separates that black of the spoiler that's stock to this black, satin black wrap, the gloss here, and then more satin black right here on the D pillar or C pillar, whatever you want to call it. Back over all the way up here and down right here. And of course, my driver's side mirror is also wrapped in satin black, and you can see that line right there, how the satin goes up right under the mirror and starts to taper off right here and just disappears. There, I don't think is any car out there that looks like this on the road. Either the car is completely wrapped in satin black, not wrapped at all, or just how I had it, just maybe the hood and the roof and the trunk lid, but they did not come down how I did and leave that little piece right there. And I don't think they even came over on the pillars and went all the way back. I guarantee you there is no car. I mean, this world is pretty big. There could be another car out there somewhere that looks exactly like this, but I doubt it. And definitely haven't seen it on YouTube. So on the date I got this done, which was yesterday, any other cars you see after that date, and this video will be coming up a day later, they basically got my idea from me, which won't make me mad, but you can't say I copied someone else. This is a very distinctive look in person. It makes the car look menacing, very menacing. And I still wanted to keep it black, but do something completely different than anyone else has to separate my Daytona 392 from the rest. All right, so here's a front shot straight ahead. It's kind of hard to really see anything on this camera and what you guys are seeing on your displays, but in person you can really get that differential from, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and put some tint on the front windshield to make it even more contrasty. My windows are 5%, and what I'll probably do is tint the windshield 30%, which is super light, but it will give it a darker look and make this front end pop even more. All right guys, so that is the new Genzilla. I want to thank my guys at Autosport Bronx, and I want to thank Malek, the owner, and of course I want to thank my guy Albert. I put his Instagram in yesterday's video. This guy's hand, he has the precision of a barber when it comes to wrapping these cars. Simply remarkable. So I want to thank him. Thank the guys that I met yesterday. You guys know who you are. And I want to just tell you guys, if you are looking to get your car wrapped on something different, to separate your car, whatever it is, these Chargers, a Challenger, any other car, brand, Audis, Mercedes, whatever, BMW, whatever you have, you want to separate your car and make it something different, like tattoos, like these tattoos I have on my arms. I doubt there's any other person on this planet that has the exact same layout as my sleeves. It's just, it's almost impossible for them to have. Even if they do have the same design, the lines are going to be off, slightly off. It's like fingerprints. No one has the same fingerprints. And that's what I wanted to do with Genzilla. Have her separate from the rest and be slightly different, but still keep it subtle, because as you guys know, I am not a guy that looks to grab a lot of attention. I'm not one of these outrageous guys with these crazy raps. It's just not my style. I like to keep things simple and keep it still unique at the same time. Also, I want you guys to start checking my story on YouTube. I put all of my energy into YouTube. I'm not really big on Instagram. To me, Instagram is just a big waste of time, and I only use it sometimes just to communicate with certain people in my inbox. But the loyalty to me is more on YouTube, and that's where I like to stay. So if you want to get sneak peeks on the next day's video or the upcoming video, check my story from your mobile phone on my YouTube channel. You can look at stories just like you can look at stories on Instagram, but it's on YouTube where I do everything. So there's where I will be posting more of my stories of what is yet to come with these next videos or the upcoming videos. So from your mobile phone you can do it. You cannot do it from a computer, or maybe, I don't know, maybe a tablet you can do it. I'm not really sure, but more than likely you can do it from a tablet and your mobile phone. And that is going to do it for this upload. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.